Vice rectors, deans, and esteemed faculty members, honored guests, and dear participants. Welcome to the Erasmus Plus Staff Week and Etwinning Meeting 2026, hosted by Mersin University. Now, I would like to invite you to stand for a moment of silence in memory of Gazi Mustafa Kemal Atatürk, the founder of our republic, and his comrades, followed by the recitation of our national anthem. Thank you. Over the next 3 days, we are delighted to bring together academics, teacher educators, and institutional representatives from across different countries. Together, we will explore and exchange ideas on teacher education, international collaboration, e-twinning, innovative pedagogies, and digital education. The meeting will be also streamed on YouTube channel of our Coordination Office of International Relations and Projects. Today's program will from the conservatory, followed by the opening speeches. We will now like to invite Associate Professor Dr. Alper Tunga Özcan, Lecturer Zülfiye Göktaş, and Lecturer Türkol Çankaya to the stage. We would like to thank our distinguished lecturers from the Conservatory for this beautiful musical performance. Now, we will first watch the promotional film of our city, Mersin, followed by the promotional film of our university.
10,000 years. A full 10,000 years of culture is waiting to be discovered. Mersin is waiting for you.
Now, our program will begin with the opening remarks. It is my pleasure to invite our Vice Rector, Professor Dr. Ahmet Hakan Öztürk, to the stage to deliver his speech.
Hello, everybody. Good morning. You're all welcome. First of all, many thanks to our esteemed academic staff of music school. It was a wonderful performance. My daughter is also a student of them. She's a part-time student, and she won many prizes. Last summer, she performed a recital in Carnegie Hall in New York. She won the first prize there. So they have many students like my daughter, internationally known young musicians, and they had many prizes like gold or silver prizes. So I'm proud of them. Very nice to see a lot of students here. Okay. Dear distinguished guests, esteemed colleagues, dear participants. It's a great pleasure to welcome you to our university for the Erasmus Staff Week and Etwinning meeting. We are honored to host participants from different countries, united by a shared commitment to collaboration, innovation, and educational excellence. Both Erasmus Plus and Etwinning play a vital role in strengthening international partnerships and fostering intercultural exchange. The Erasmus Plus program has long been a cornerstone in fostering mobility, intercultural dialogue, and institutional collaboration across Europe and beyond. Similarly, the Etwinning initiative has played a vital role in connecting educators, encouraging innovation, and promoting collaboration learning through digital platforms. In today's rapidly changing world, where global challenges require collective solutions, partnerships like these are more important than ever. By coming together, sharing experiences, and building strong networks, we are not only enhancing our professional capacities, but also contributing to a more inclusive, innovative, and interconnected educational landscape. As an institution, we view internationalization not merely as a goal, but also as a strategic tool for enhancing the quality of our education and research. In this regard, we are committed to becoming more active, productive, and effective on platforms such as Erasmus Plus and Etwinning. I hope this meeting will provide valuable opportunities for sharing experiences, building new connections, and developing future collaborations. I wish you all a productive, inspiring week and a pleasant stay in our city. Thank you. There are so many things to share with our esteemed colleagues from different countries. As you have watched the video, there are a lot of historic places to see, but you need a few months to see all those beautiful places. So we will be proud to see you again here in Mersin in next year's, hopefully. Have a good day. Thank you very much.
We thank our Vice Rector for his valuable speech. Now I would like to invite Dr. Banu S. Yılmaz, our Erasmus Institutional Coordinator at Mersin University, to deliver her speech.
Thank you. Distinguished Vice Rector, Deans and esteemed faculty members, honored guests and dear participants. It's a great honor and a pleasure to welcome you all at Mersin University. We are gathered here today not as representatives of different institutions, but as a community dedicated to the power of international education and cultural exchange. The Erasmus program is the bridge that allows us share knowledge, break boundaries, and build a stronger and more connected academic world. When we registered for Erasmus program and continued it with becoming a member of the huge Erasmus family in 2004, our cooperation with Erasmus partners developed quite fast. 13 students to send was the big deal for us at the first year, but now we are dealing with hundreds of them. We have signed many bilateral agreements with different partner countries. As we already know, Erasmus program has widened its borders and now it's almost worldwide. We believe that this is a big opportunity for us and for our students to promote mutual understanding of countries' cultures. Despite the short time, the great interest from these partner countries prove that Erasmus family will be much stronger. Your presence here is a testament to the strength of our partnership. Over the next few days, we look forward to exchanging ideas, sharing best practices, and exploring new avenues for collaboration. We hope this visit will be as productive for your home institutions and it is inspiring for us. Beyond our formal sessions, I encourage you to enjoy the hospitality of our city and unique atmosphere of our campus. We are delighted to have you here, and we look forward to a successful and memorable week together. Welcome, Mersin and Mersin University.
Thank you very much for your inspiring remarks. Next, I would like to invite Associate Professor Dr. Ümit İzgi Onbaşılı, an expert in international project development, coordinator of international relations and projects at Mersin University, and Turkey ITE Etwinning ambassador, to deliver her speech.
Thank you so much. Distinguished Vice Rector, Deans and esteemed faculty members, honored guests, and dear participants, welcome to Mersin University. It's a great pleasure to have you with us today, and we are very pleased and honored to host this special event to welcome our international guests. Mersin University was founded in 1992, and since then, it has grown into a respected public university in our region. Today, with its faculties, institutes, schools, and vocational schools, our university continues to contribute to education, research, and society. Under the vision of our rector, we continue to strengthen our international partnership, academic research, publications, and also project culture. We believe that universities should not only produce knowledge, but also build cooperation, encourage innovation, and also contribute to society. And today's event reflects this vision. It brings together people from different countries, institutions, and academic fields. It also creates a valuable space for sharing ideas, learning from one another, and developing new partnerships. To reach a wider audience, we also wish to share this international event through our YouTube channel, because knowledge becomes more meaningful when it is shared. And I would also like to send our warm regards to all academics and colleagues who are now joining us online. And we are especially pleased to support international collaboration through Erasmus, staff mobility, teacher education, and also Etwinning. These experiences make our institutions stronger and our academic connections deeper. And at this point, I would like to express my sincere thanks, especially on behalf of the Office of International Relations and the Project Coordination, to my whole team, and for their dedication and valuable efforts in this meaningful event. And I would also thank you to our rector and the university administration for their kind support, and also I sincerely thank the Dean of the Faculty of Education, the Press and Media Office, Conservatory Faculty and Faculty of Communication, National Support Service of Ministry of National Education, and the Central Support Service European SchoolNet, and also all our guests, speakers, university leaders, colleagues, and students for being with us today. And your presence gives great value to this meeting. I hope our program will be productive, inspiring, and enjoyable for everyone. And thank you very much. And once again, welcome to Mersin University. Thank you.
Thank you very much for your valuable speech. Now, we would like to present a short video introducing our distinguished participants who have joined this event. Next, I would like to invite Professor Richard Powers, who has been serving as the Germany ITE ambassador for 7 years and whose institution received the 2023 European Award for Initial Teacher Education, to the stage for his talk titled Across Borders and Beyond Screens.
Good morning, everybody, and thank you very much to the rector, the vice rector, and the great international office and all the support. I wanted to thank also that beautiful welcome with the wonderful music that we had this morning. It's very inspirational. If music can bring us together, then everything can. Before we get started today, I was wondering if all the students in the room could stand up. If you're a student at this fine university, could you please stand up? Amazing. And I want everybody else to give them a big round of hands. You are the future, and it is so inspiring for an old professor to come into a room and see so many students participating in such an important thing for international. And I hope you have good luck with all of your studies and you have continued success, because you're really the future and very, very important. Okay. I have some slides that I want to show you. Let me get started. Let me see. I haven't rehearsed this. Let me see if they move forward. Good. Okay. My speech, or my little talk here, it should be a little bit of interaction. So if you like what you hear every now and then, it's okay to applause a little bit, not for me, but for the words. The programs that your professors and that I do are really for the students. And it's important that we hear how you feel about these things. I'm going to talk to you today about across borders and beyond screens, the value of human interaction. We've heard so much already about Etwinning and Erasmus and how it is digital. My talk is that you cannot forget the human part of it. And in fact, if you could do one thing before we get started, look to your left and then to your right, and look at the person's eyes and say hello. Okay, could you do that for me, everybody? Look to the left, look to the right, and say hello. Okay, see all the nervous laughter? That's called what? Human connection. That is amazing. We need more and more of that today. You know, we love our social media and we're all kinds of things doing with all of that. But to look in each other's eyes and say, I wish you a nice day, have a nice day, very, very human connection. So the point of my talk is going to be all about all that digital stuff that we're doing and bringing the connections together. They're not as important as that human looking into each other's hearts and souls and minds and inspiring each other to go forward with your goals. I come from Stuttgart, Germany, but maybe you hear I don't have a very thick German accent because I'm American. I came to Germany in 1982. Yeah. A lot of you way before you were born. Maybe your grandparents or parents at this particular time. And I came as part of the American Army. I was stationed in Germany, and I spent 4 years in the Army and got out, and I liked it. I wanted to study. And so I went to University of Stuttgart, and I never left. So I've become a lifelong learner, and that's why I'm at Stuttgart University. Maybe that's why Etwinning and Erasmus is so important for me. I was a stranger in a strange land when I first got there. I didn't really know anybody. And then slowly, the people of the country came to me. I joined some clubs, I met some people, and then I became very much interested in the culture, and they brought me into their arms. And that's what I think Erasmus Plus and Etwinning does. It opens up different cultures. It takes you in your individual place and brings the world right to you. I'm from a place called the Professional School of Education, Stuttgart-Ludwigsburg. And we're a consortium of 5 different universities in Stuttgart because I work with teacher training. And teacher training in Germany is very regimented and hierarchical. So if you're going to be a primary school teacher, you go to this university. Secondary, this one. Special needs, this one. Vocational, this one. That's so separate. And today, there are things that every teacher needs to do together. And so we saw the value of being together, and the only way we could really do that in Stuttgart was to have the courses online. So through blended learning, through Zoom, and then through a Moodle, the students could take their classes together. So I was so impressed today when I came and saw this university, really yesterday, how many students from all over you have. Now I feel a little embarrassed to say 4,000 students we have in the master's degree program, right? When you think about the sheer numbers that people have. My colleagues from Kenya, 100,000 students they have at their campus. Look at these numbers that are out there, what potential we have for collaboration and bringing people together. So we have different curricula, different assessments, but what these courses do, they allow us to take courses together. The courses that I teach in particular have all to do with instructional design and with universal design for learning, digitalization in schools. The one in the middle, project-based learning with Etwinning and Erasmus Plus for interculturality. Now maybe, how many people know of Etwinning? Raise your hand if you know it. Oh, that's a lot, okay? Maybe you could raise your hand now if you don't know Etwinning. You've never heard of it or know a little bit about it. Wow. Okay, give yourselves a hand. That's a big, you already know a lot. Whoop, whoop, whoop. That is great for Really? This is, Messin, congratulations, Vice Rector. That's amazing. Because when even at my university say Etwinning, they say, what? The twinning part comes from there are cities in Europe, they twin together. So you might have a city in France and a city in Germany, and they twin. The E-twinning is the E with the electronic that puts it together, and it's for schools. In 2019, it started for student teachers. And that's where we get involved with this connection too. This particular course has now breached out. I teach it twice a year. Maybe I can get some of you. Your professor has amazingly sent 5 students from Mersin to me. We started last week, April 9th. It starts every April and October. And this year we have 112 students from all over, from different countries. We have Ukraine, about 20 students taking the class from that course. We have students from Lebanon. We have students from Palestine. We have students now from Turkey in the course. It's just kind of an amazing way to do it. So if some of you are interested in this, let me know. And then you can sign up for maybe the course that's starting in October. How Etwinning contributes. You can read a lot faster than I can as I go through these things. You can see the idea. It brings us all together. In times where borders are becoming increasingly more difficult for people to travel, Etwinning is that way that people can connect. And the world has a lot more in common today than we think. We speak different languages for sure. There are different religions. There are different foods. But the similarities that people have, sometimes sports, music, love of family, those are all the things that come together and bring us together. That's how Etwinning can kind of unite. When I made everybody who was a student stand up, or I asked, the reason I did that is for the future. You're going to interfere, especially you're going to impact, if you're a student teacher, students for the next 30 and 40 years in your career. Here I am, 65, at the end of my career. Think of you at the beginning of your career. 40 years, what will your schools be like in 40 years? Probably fewer borders internationally, certainly. Lots of chances to travel and to be together. And we hope for a positive, optimistic world. But through the strength of you getting to meet each other now, then you can become friends and colleagues over the next 30 years as you do your projects together. Does that make sense? For me, that's what really happened. I started out doing my first Etwinning project, and I thought it was just to be a school thing. What happened was I made a friend as a teacher, and then we did a project the next year, and now what? My colleagues down there, Corinne and Umit and Buchu, it's our 4th year together. Raquel, we've been doing our projects together for 4 years. They're really my friends. So as much as I love Etwinning and Erasmus+, it's about the human connection, and that is something that I wish for all of you, that you meet friends now as student teachers, and then go on and develop, and as you have families and careers, you spend time together and help each other along that journey as a teacher. Because the teaching profession, it takes a lot of time, and it's really a profession and it's a calling of love. You spend lots of hours working and grading with student papers and having them together, and if you have colleagues who inspire you, it makes that journey even easier, right? So I say, teachers today, they're the real heroes. They're out there, there's all kinds of crazy stuff with things going on in the world, and who's out there doing the hard work every day, bringing smiles to the face of the children? You, the future teachers who do all of that. So, more about what Etwinning It's not just the shared space, it's not enough. We're across borders, across screens. Here's kind of the summary. If you take one thing away from my little talk today, is that connection starts with people. You hear this word in English all the time, connect, I'm connected, I'm connected, I'm connected. Now, if you could start maybe thinking about what the connection really means. Yeah, sure, you have Wi-Fi or you're connected on a Zoom, but the connection, there's a human behind that. The connection really starts with that human contact. We teach, and push the other one back. We teach in transformative, exciting times. You have lots of my colleagues who say, oh, it's a terrible time, I've got this to do with the pandemic and now artificial intelligence. And I think, what are they talking about? That's how you get better and you transform and move on. You should be excited, right? If everything always stays the same, how dull and boring, right? Raise your hand if you think change is good. Yeah, okay, that's a few, because sometimes people say change is really hard. You have to deal with that and see what's going. But it's a real challenge for us to get behind those interesting things that are coming on too. There's uncertainty, there's distance, and there are many approaches. If you think at Stuttgart University, what we have, face-to-face courses, hybrid courses, blended learning courses, fully online courses. Wow, there's a lot of different approaches. But behind all of those is the what? The human is behind all of that, the caring and the design. Courses come in two types, or two ways. There's the design of the course, and then there's the delivery of the course. And the human is the person that's delivering that. So if you teach online classes, or you take online classes, you really have to think about those as people and not just machines, moving out there too. Okay. Another key point, technology, it's not connection. Zoom is not a relationship. And I face this all the time because my classes are on Zoom. And last week was a prime example. I go into the Zoom room and you can only see one screen at a time, right? Everybody with me? You see one screen, so it might be 60 people, but you see 30 people. And 30 people in a new class, camera on, camera on, camera on. Slowly the cameras come on, big wide eyes. There's no connection at all at that point, right? It requires the teacher and the student to bring the humans together. Otherwise, you're just on Zoom. Platforms are not belonging, and Etwinning is a big deal with that. So here's the other little point for today. The connection, it's the curriculum. And that's what I've found. And what I mean by the curriculum there is the projects that my students start. They come in as strangers, they don't really know each other, but then they pick something like climate control or democracy in education. And all of a sudden, that's the connection that brings them together because they're working on a subject or a topic that's very important for them. So, start human, build trust, and then create together. People say, hey, you come to this conference, what can you do in 2 or 3 days? That's the question that I leave out to all of us. We have this very nice challenge. We spent a lot of time and resources bringing everybody together today. What are we going to do outstanding, interesting, and different in the next 3 days to make this an important conference and not just another conference where people came together and talked? Right? You understand what I mean? And maybe you can shake your head if you agree. Let's do something with these 3 days and let's make some connections. Here are some examples. Etwinning, if you've never heard of it or had some before, of some famous kinds of award-winning projects together, that they go beyond the screens. Right? So you can see the countries underneath, but look at some of the titles. Bridges of Citizenship, right? Safer and Responsible Citizenship. Look at the special need ones. Pause for Progress, right? Get it? Pause, P-A-U-S in English, E for the break. And also special needs dogs in Malta, Serbia, and Poland, Italy, Spain, and Ireland coming together. These are all the different types of projects out there. So I challenge us for these next 3 days, wherever you are, figure out what kind of project you are interested in doing. Some of the projects with Etwinning are student teachers with other student teachers without pupils. They're only student teachers working on their bachelor's or their master's and they don't have access to schools yet. They can build a project together. Then you have student teachers who have pupils and other student teachers who have pupils. They can make projects together. And on the list goes through it. Even, we say in German, an alte Hase, that means old rabbit. And an old rabbit like me, in German, I can still learn something new. So this next project was a brand new one for me and our group. Oh, I'm going way too fast. 4 dimensions, but it's taken me probably about 6 years to get to this level of project. So the tip here is to start simple and then build for the future. And I'm very fortunate at Messine University because you have an experienced professor and staff who's worked with lots of different projects as you're building these things together. What made this project so interesting is we started out with me. Okay, I'm the teacher educator, and we had 2 student teachers from Germany, 2 student teachers from Ukraine, and they were just building a normal project together, right? Student teacher to student teacher. Then because of the platform, 2 teachers with pupils heard about the project and they said, hey, we like this project that you're doing. Can our 6th grade pupils do the project that you're building? And they came back to me and said, Rich, is this okay? I said, yes, of course it's okay. So then what happened, we had 15 pupils from Greece and 20 pupils from Turkey. And here is the certificate that was given to the teacher. And we made certificates for all of the students, for the pupils, so they could get it too. And what they did, they put together this healthy living, healthy networks of food so that kids in 6th grade would learn how to eat better, maybe than just simple fast food and these types of projects too. So if you've got your phone, maybe you can take a look at it and just be kind of blown away the way I was. I didn't do anything. I just have the course. I say, hey, go do the project. And they came back, and I think it's a 63-page workbook of how to eat properly. And you know who did the work? The work was done by the 6th grade students. They put it together, and then the student teachers put it all in a kind of a format. So, I don't know, is the link working? Did the link work? I mean, are you impressed too as you go through? And the teachers, you know, from Greece and Turkey came back and said, we're learning about Poland, we're learning about Japan, we're learning about Costa Rica. Can we put those countries into the book? Of course the student teachers said yes, right? And so all of that was just done by student teachers and putting the connections together. The point of this is it starts with the humans that want to put these things together, and they end up developing this very nice textbook. Another interesting world that you'd never think, because Europe and Etwinning is so connected to this European types of world, but around the Mediterranean that we just saw from those beautiful videos has all kinds of potential for projects. So here was another one, sustainability around the world, where we had student teachers from Kenya, from Germany, and Lebanon talk about renewable energy, climate action, water management, and recycling, and they put together this huge report about how it was compared in each of the different countries in there. Again, human connections. This last one that I wanted to share with you too is Ukraine, Greece, and Lebanon. Language as a mirror. Lots of us are interested in foreign languages and teaching how those work and how they can come together. Idioms are sometimes the most difficult things in a language to learn. So that's what these student teachers did. They put together lesson plans for learning their languages. Now this one is made for probably 11th grade, 10th grade, advanced types of students that are finalizing their high school degrees. This is another one. If you've got your phone, you can get the lesson plans. Guess how many pages this one turned out to be? 132 pages of interesting lesson plans, exercises, and tests to learn Ukrainian, to learn Lebanese, and to learn Greek in those languages. So see the potential of the different things that the world can come together. All right, here's kind of the quiz or the test. Remember when I started, I said connection is not the Zoom room. Look at that picture. Where do you see connection? Do you see the connection in the Zoom? Remember last week I said I opened my Zoom room, faces like this. This is the end of the course. And if you can see the friendly connect, you see the human, a little hand. I mean, who does that, right? Only happy kind of people who've made a connection, right? If you're in a Zoom room and you ask college students, wave. They all go, wave, I'm not going to wave. What are you talking about, huh? And I said, okay, let's do something fun. And there's that connection in here. Had nothing to do with me. It had to do what they did together. And then they were so inspired that they moved forward. So all of you out there, if you're in an e-twinning or a digital project, it's the human behind it and not the little buttons and the things that move forward. So make this week count. You might be that person like I am, the smiley guy with a whole bunch of people frowning around you every day, or you're the one with the colored umbrella walking around and everybody else is kind of, oh, it's too hard, it's too difficult. You be that person that changes the world. So when someone says, math is hard, you say, no, math is fun. Chemistry is hard. No, chemistry is fun. Especially if you're a chemistry teacher, you like it, so inspire the other people, right, to do it too. Design projects you believe in. And the last one I probably should have put first. Practice self-care and good mental health and wellness. Because without that, you can't be an effective teacher. So do the things that are important for you, right, in your life that make you happy. So as we finalize my little talk today, we're the spark. The universe has brought us all together for these 3 days. It's up to us for what we can do here. And really, what do you want to accomplish this week? And maybe this is more for my colleagues and we're all brought together. What's your goal this week? It can't just be coming here, seeing each other and having fun. Oh, that's a big part because it's so beautiful here. We're certainly going to do that. But what do you want to take away from this? And if you're a student out there and you think, I'm only a first semester student, what can I do? Come up to me, introduce yourself, give me your name and then join my class, or maybe I can do a project with you too. Every voice in this room is important. It's not if you're a professor or you're a student or where you are, you have the power to change the world around you and make the world a better place. All these people here, I just said, come and see me. I'm not the only one. These are excellent experts and wonderfully academic talents from all over the globe that have come here today to be with you. If you see one of these faces, walk up to them and say, hello, my name is, and get a picture. We're not shy either, right? Everybody says, oh, can I get a picture with you? Yes, that's what we're here for, right? To promote our projects. Ask us, what's your project? What are you working on? And maybe you can have that, and you might know somebody who's interested in there too. So you're a big part of this program too. So remember I started out, what can you do in 3 days? A lot. You can do a lot in 3 days. And here's the thing, connect, inspire, make friends, collaborate, and then build. And that is all I had really to say to you today. And thank you very much for listening.
Thank you very much, Professor, for your valuable insights. Now, a few minutes later, we would like to present a short video introducing our distinguished participants who have joined this event. Now we are waiting for our video.
Çağla Nur Kıroğlu. She has been working at the Etwinning National Support. She currently continues her work as the person responsible for communication and ITE projects. Dr. Nikolaos Muratoglu, he is a pedagogical and monitoring manager involved in eTwinning and the European School Education Platform at European SchoolNet. Professor Richard Powers, he has been serving as the Germany ITE ambassador for 7 years, and his institution, Stuttgart University, received the 2023 European Award for Initial Teacher Education. Professor Dr. Raquel Sanchez Ruiz, she is the Dean of Faculty of Education in Albacete, Universidad de Castilla-La Mancha. Her institution received the 2025 European Award for Initial Teacher Education. Associate Professor Dr. Ivana Milkovic is an associate professor at the Faculty of Teacher Education, University of Zagreb, Croatia. Her institution received the 2024 European Award for Initial Teacher Education. Corinne Mansell is an ITE eTwinning ambassador specializing in modern foreign languages didactics at the Teacher Training Institute of the University of Picardy Jules Verne in France. Dr. Edward Lockhart, he is an associate professor in the education studies at Universitat Rovira San Virgili Tarragona, Spain. He holds a PhD in foreign language teaching and has extensive experience in teacher education, foreign language pedagogy, and educational innovation. Dr. Iwana Wapunka, her PhD in technical sciences and a graduate of doctoral studies at the Faculty of Production Engineering at Warsaw University of Technology in the field of mechanical engineering. Dr. Dominika Jagoda Sobawa. She is an assistant professor at the Opol University of Technology, combining academic research with practical experience in innovation and business development. Dr. Talaso Dulacha Barako is a lecturer and researcher in the Community Health and Reproductive Health Nursing Department in the School of Health Sciences at Kenya University. Professor Margaret Karaka is a full professor of population health and reproductive health at Kenyatta University, Nairobi, Kenya. She has served as a dean, School of Public Health and Applied Human Sciences. Alice Oliveira, she is a senior officer at the Faculty of Psychology and Educational Sciences of the University of Coimbra. She currently works in the dean's office, where she helps with daily management, planning, and administrative coordination across the faculty. Carla Ramos, she is an executive coordinator of the Faculty of Psychology and Educational Sciences at the University of Coimbra. Her role encompasses a broad set of responsibilities essential to the administrative and organizational functioning of the faculty, particularly in supporting the director. Professor Dr. Marius Corneliu Rosu. He has an academic background in engineering, education, and medical technologies. He is a professor with extensive experience in electronic devices, circuits, and signal processing.
We will now continue our session with Erasmus Staff Week participant presentations, followed by the introduction of the Mersin University Erasmus student community and Erasmus incoming student experience sharing. I will now like to invite Professor Marius Corneliu Rosu from the National University of Science and Technology, Politehnica, Bucharest, to deliver his presentation. I would like to invite Professor Carla Ramos and Professor Alice Oliveira from the University of Cumbria to the stage. Geldim. First you.
Distinguished guests, günaydın. Hello, everybody. I didn't feel that I was the first one delivering my speech, but okay, that's not the matter. As you listen to my presentation, it's about our National University of Science and Technology, Politehnica Bucharest. That means it's the picture of our rectorate in Bucharest. I put there the website for our upb.ro.english to enjoy and to access this site. Our university, where is Romanian? It's on the border of Black Sea, where you see we have a border with Bulgarian, we have border with Moldavian. Foreign, I call her Basarabian because foreigner was until 1914, dictate of Vienna, Moldavian was one entire pieces. Of course, north part of the country it's Ukraine, west part of the country it's Hungarian, and southwest part of the country it's Serbian. And they say we have two friends in this area because we are the Latin insule of entire region of Slavian insule. Yeah, we are surrounded by Slavian people, and we are Latin language. Romanian it's Latin language and We have two friends, they say, the Black Sea and the Serbian. They say like that. And it's true. Our university, sorry, where must, well, we now from last year we have two branches in two cities, in Bucharest and the north part of the city is in Pitești. About 300,000 students enrolled in bachelor study, masters and PhD students. About the number express everything in this faculty, 21 faculty, 55 study programs in English, German and French. I teach also in English language. I have students from faculty of foreign language, also in English language, and I teach also in French language there, because we have students from Kenya, from Congo, from Algeria, from Morocco. They are students for French language, and the other students from English language, they come from Greece sometimes, they come from other country, and Italian and Germany also, and many students, yeah. Some picture from Bucharest and Pitești. The dancing fountain is in Pitești situated. General Library University is founded by Carol I. You see the express statue of Carol I in front of this bibliothèque. The village museum in Bucharest is situated about 20 hectares has this museum. You will meet one museum, also a village museum in Sibiu, Hermannstadt. No. The Palace of Parliament of Bucharest, I said this building for me is a sad building because they destroy here in the Ceausescu time, destroy entire area with old houses between the two world wars. You know, the Bucharest name it between the two world wars, the Little Paris. Maybe you listened. The festival Saga in Bucharest, it's quite a nice festival. He is from 3 days about, like that. It's the hour. And Poenari Citadel from Pitești, they say it was never conquered by the Turkish and other, they come there to fight with us. Because there it was the last one, the Vlad Țepeș. Maybe you listen from him. The people knows Vlad Țepeș like Dracula, but it's not so, this one. It was the order of Drachen order, the Drachen order, yeah? Collaborating with university from over 100 countries and over 2,000 million of US. You have the percentage pie there from North America, Central and South America, Asia, Europe and Africa. Also and the International Association membership, that's mean the sigla. And partner companies, Adobe, Google, Continentals, NG, Renault. Renault, you know, it's very famous in our country because of the Dacia cars. We produce also the electric cars, the spring cars, full electric cars. I drive some cars electric, and I assure you that is very, very good for that. Orange, Microsoft, Veolia, Saint-Gobain is some from France. Our university developed mobility program, Erasmus Plus, Erasmus Mundus, joint master degree, double degree, European project semester, 18 networks. And now I present my faculty. I must say that the building of our faculty, it was before 1989, the building for education of the member of the Communist Party, the general staff from the Communist Party. Now, after 1919, they belongs to Faculty of Electronics, Telecommunication and Information Technology website. You can also access from this slide. Where is situated our faculty? It's very near Cotroceni Museum, National Museum of Cotroceni. Is also the residential located for our presidential location, and near Botanische Garten of Dimitrie Brânză, the founder of this botanical garden. Yeah. It's very near of metro or U-Bahn or tube in English or subway in American English. Yeah. We have bachelor program, master program and doctoral study. I don't want to put many words on the slide because I put it here and you can spread my presentation to all students and all distinguished professors. CTI, that means Computing and Information Technology, International Telecommunication Engineering, Electronical and Information of Technology. And also this curricula is provided also in English language. And another domain, but it's not engineering domain, it's also communication domain, digital media and journalists, because now since 2 years Euronews Romanian belongs to our faculty, the program. TV program, Euronews Romania. The electronic telecommunication and digital information have the following specializers: apply electronics, technology and telecommunication systems, ELA and TST, abbreviation telecommunications network and software, RTS, microelectronics, optoelectronics and nanoelectronics. And the English curricula provide only in applied electronic and technology and telecommunication systems. I must say that before 1989 we had a products factory in plant in Bucharest who product all the components, electronic components and devices. Transistor, capacitor, resistor, and so on. Yeah, thyristor, diode, integrated circuit. Now no more. Sorry. Sad for that. The master program, 21 program, field of specialization, telecommunication, macroelectronic, application of electronic and information technology, signal, image, and multimedia. The doctoral school, doctoral studies, it was established in 2012, the Doctoral School of Electronics and Telecommunication. And as the ETTI, it's an international doctoral school. It hosts several doctoral students annually, and some of the doctoral theses begin jointly supervised with university. You can have a double degree in diploma in our university, because students for us go in Germany. For example, when I make my master dissertation, I was in Heidelberg University since 12 years ago to study there, to see there how they work and how they have the concept. Yeah, Heidelberg is a very nice town. I like it. And the master I contact for our university and Erasmus Plus bureau. It's international at upb.ro, and Facebook link and around link. That's mean I don't know this. I think Twitter. It's around at international, yeah, and LinkedIn also. You have the website. And that's all. Thank you very much. I hope you enjoyed my presentation, and if you are interested, I'm here.
Thank you very much, Professor, for your valuable remarks. Now, I would like to invite Professor Carla Ramos and Professor Alice Oliveira from the University of Columbia to the stage.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Carla Ramos and my colleague
Alice Oliveira.
We came from University of Coimbra in Portugal. It's a pleasure to be here. We have a same a video, but
And it will blink if you can. It's a small video about the University of Coimbra. I hope you enjoy it. It's not that?
it's okay.
Well, the University of Coimbra was founded in 1219, and it's the first Portuguese university, founded by the King Dinis. It was for many centuries the only university in Portugal and in the world in Portuguese speaking. Today, the University of Coimbra is an international symbol of Portuguese culture and is the oldest Portuguese university and is one of the oldest universities in Europe. Ranked as 5-star university by KS University Rankings. World Heritage since 2013. These are the university in numbers. We have 417 courses, almost 30,000 students. We have 4 campuses across the city. 12 organic units, as you can see. We have a large number of foreign students as well. And we are in Portugal the most sustainable university is the University of Coimbra. Okay. The University of Coimbra sees itself as an institution where innovation meets tradition by constantly addressing to the challenges of society and providing its students with unparalleled preparation for different academic areas. These are the 4 main campuses called polos. Polo 1, the first campus, is the campus of where is the Faculty of Arts and Humanities, Physics and Chemistry, the Rectory. This is the whole university. There's historical sites, basic science, humanities, laws, and psychology, where we come from. We come from the Faculty of Psychology. Polo 2, Campus 2, is a modern campus, is basic engineer, electronic engineer, civil engineer, and we have one of the best business incubator in the world, IPN Incubator. This is Polo 3, where is the hospital university. It has pharmacy, also health science, health labs, and the university hospital. This campus is located by the sea, is in Figueira da Foz, is a campus where the fields of training, research and innovation, namely in the areas of sustainable tourism, industry economy and circular economy.
Popular fields and programs in University of Coimbra is law, economics, international relations, management, engineering, linguistics, computer science, education science and psychology. In University of Coimbra we have 12 faculties. Faculty of Arts and Humanities, Faculty of Law, Faculty of Medicine, Faculty of Science and Technology, Faculty of Pharmacy, Faculty of Economics, Faculty of Psychology and Education Science, Sports Science and Physical Education, Nursing School, Institute of Interdisciplinary Research, College of Arts and the Institute for Nuclear Science Applied to Health. A student at the University of Coimbra has social service. We have accommodations, canteens, medical supports and laundry. We have in this moment 22 libraries across the campus of university. The oldest student union is in Coimbra. It's Academic Association of Coimbra. They allowed the students make their integration. They support in advocacy. They develop culture and arts, sports, activities, academic parts, events, and much more. In Coimbra, students have a traje académico. It's a uniform for the students, as known as capa e batina, and is a old tradition, but it is not mandatory. Also, our faculties have a color. For example, my faculty, the Faculty of Psychology and Science Education, is orange. Medicine, it's yellow. Law, it's red. The Students' Festival, more important are in October. It's the reception to the new students. In May, they have a great party, it's Queima das Fitas. And all year they have Praxe Académica. It's a form that integrates the students from other countries, from Portugal, because we receive from different towns, and we consider that bridge and human contact is very important. In mobility, University of Coimbra have mobility under Erasmus Plus, mobility under other bilateral agreements outside Europe, mobility under Utrecht network also, and mobility under Coimbra Group network also. We belong also at the European campus of cities university. We are 8 universities from Europe. University of Coimbra is inscribed on the UNESCO World Heritage. It's important for the city and the life between city and university. It's big. The interaction is very particular. The role of Coimbra in Portuguese-speaking world through the centuries confers a world dimension So this interaction. International students change the city environment. This our context. You can be study with us, teach with us, visit with us, come to Coimbra.
We would like to share the video because the video is very important too. If you can, okay. You don't, we ask for sound. Try again, please. It's in the title, second page. We have a USB pen.
The video needs to internet, and I think it's not working. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you very much for your valuable contributions. Next, I would like to invite PhD Ivona Lapunka and PhD Dominika Jagoda from the Opole University of Technology to the stage for their speech.
Good morning, everyone. I today want to like presentation the Opole University of Technology. So we have two faculties, around 5,000 students, and 400 academic staff. Maybe I am a little sad because it's not amazing and wonderful like yours, yes. Something about us. We maybe so a little smart university, but we are so modern, I think compact, and we create a safety and safety place to study. We have 7 faculty. I and Ivona, we are from Faculty Production Engineering and Logistics. In 2024, we joined to Creative European University Alliance. So now we have the first successful project. What next? We are in rankings. We have a very good research, especially in mechanical and technical science. We have a modern laboratory. It's opening, of course, to the researchers and to the students. We cooperated with enterprise and government. We have a lot of project, practice, and invent. We've connected the business. So it's very important to our university collaborated for another university. So I invited you to connect with us. The Opole is a medium-sized city, I think about 100,000 people. We have a very pretty tradition, history, culture, and for example, we are song city. We are song festival, big song festival. So if you want, invite you to visit Opole. Okay.
Our oldest faculty is the Faculty of Mechanical Engineering. We have the 7 faculties. Our faculty is Faculty of Production Engineering and Logistics. In our faculty, students can study logistics, production engineering and digital solutions. We prepare also a program related to artificial intelligence in business in this year. And we have 2 degree programs in English. We offer bachelor's and master's programs in English. This makes our university accessible to international students. We have 2 doctoral schools. Our doctoral school provides education in many disciplines, including engineering, economics, and health science. It supports advanced research and innovation. And our Erasmus program, next, allows students and staff to gain international experience. We cooperate with over 160 universities across Europe. Our International Relations Office supports exchange students and staff. It helps with visas, mobility agreements and integrations. We have 2 careers office. Their students used to help their professional careers. It also organizes job fairs and connects students with employers. We have 2 libraries that provides access to wide range and academic resource. The most popular institute is the Confucius Institute. That promotes Chinese culture and language. It organizes courses, lectures, and cultural events. In Opole, we have the 760 places for our students in our dormitories. There are conventionally located near K campus facilities. Students' life combines studying, research and social activities, of course. The university provides many opportunities for personal development, and our biggest student festival one problem. Named Piastonalia. There we full of concerts and events. It is a great opportunity for integration and fun for our students. We have 2 academic sportsmen because the students can develop their sports skills through the Academic Sports Association. The university has achieved success at national and international level. We have 2 most popular university choir and orchestra. They actively participate in and event and promote culture in Opole, in located province. And thank you for your attention. Thank you for the invitation. And we are happy to be there. Thank you for the invitation.
Thank you very much for your valuable contributions. Now I would like to invite Dr. Telesko Dulaka Barako and Professor Margaret Kareka from Kenyatta University to give their speech.
Thank you very much for inviting us. We want to share what we have from Kenya. And my name is Professor Margaret Kareka, and I have my colleague here, Dr. Barak Taraso. So I'm going to take you through the presentation. Mine is going to be more about our country and also about Kenyatta University. Yeah, so that is the country, Kenya. I know some of you don't know where Kenya is. Kenya is in Africa, the eastern part of Africa. You can see Africa at the far end. When you come there, of course, it's not just reading, it's not just academics. We also refresh ourselves with what goes on, the culture, tourist attractions. We have the big 5 animals at the Nairobi National Park, if you are to come there. We also have other centers where you can visit and relax and have pleasure. That is the Nairobi Giraffe Center. We also have the animal orphanage. You can see people feeding some elephants there. And we also have the cultural attractions in Kenya, including the Maasai, where you can watch the Maasai dance. That is now our university, the main gate. That is Kenyatta University. When you come, that is the first, feature you see. Then our university was started in 1965 as a college, and in 1975 it became a constituent college of University of Nairobi, and in 1985 it became a full-fledged university. Now that is our vision, to be a dynamic, an inclusive and competitive center of excellence in teaching and learning. And so we have some important data. That is in terms of the staff, the distribution. We have majority of the staff are males, that is 62.2%. The non-teaching staff, you can also see the ratio there, males against females. And we also promote a lot of internationalization. You can actually see several countries where we have collaborations. In total, we have over 400 collaborations across the world. We also have some key facilities which we can share with you when you come there. That is our central, our postmodern library, where the students will do their studies. And that is the central administration block, where our vice chancellor and the rest of the administration work from. And we have the Center for International Programs and Collaborations. And the Business and Student Business Center, where students carry out their own activities, conferences, meetings, and many things among students. Then we have a big hall which can host about 6,000 participants when we have big conferences, which we call the amphitheater. And that is the campanile, which of course alerts people about timing, and also where you can see the rest of Nairobi, an overview of Nairobi, which is very, very high up. And we have the KU Graduate School. That is our graduate school where the graduate students usually do their studies, and where we carry out defenses for those students. No, that's not all. Oh my God. So can you take this? From there. So you can go. You can take that one. Yes. You can go with it. We have. They can go and project from here. They can just go with it. Yeah. Okay, thank you for that. I think they have managed. Yeah, I'm okay there. That's our computer center. Just go down. 600-seater students' computer center, where the students write their projects. Next. The Innovation and Incubation Center, which caters for all innovations. Students with talents, when they are identified, that's where they are assisted to incubate their innovation, and then they can be guided on how to grow, those innovations. So we also have an elaborate sports program, and of course centered in the Department of Physical Education and Exercise and Sports Science. And so from there, of course, we have many people who have become specialists in sports, and they have won several, they have won globally several awards. Yeah. So these are the schools which we have. We have 7 teaching schools and 2 servicing schools. So we have the School of Agriculture and Engineering, the School of Business, Economics and Tourism, the School of Education. Yeah. So the School of Education, the School of Health Sciences, where we belong, the School of Law and Social Sciences, and the School of Pure and Applied Human Sciences, and the servicing schools, graduate school, and the School of Digital and Open Learning. In terms of staff and student numbers, Kenyatta University has a student population of 70,000 students enrolled in both undergraduate and postgraduate programs, and they are taught by about 1,500 academic staff. The School of Health Sciences, that is the vision to be a center of choice for quality training, innovative research and policy development, and to produce qualified health professionals. Just move next. And so this is the School of Health Sciences and the departments which we have there. We have about 23 departments because the 4 schools were matched together. The School of Medicine, the School of Pharmacy, the School of Nursing, and the School of Public Health. So that is how we came up with the so many departments. So these are students in the laboratory. I think the program has changed now to Turkey language. Let's move to the next. So students in the laboratory, move to the next, kindly. Next. So in terms of duration and pattern of the programs, we have diploma programs usually take 2 years, undergraduate programs 4 years, masters minimum of 18 months, and Doctor of Philosophy, which takes 3 years. And the mode of study, we have part-time students who are usually taught over the weekends and also in the evening, the full-time who are resident in the university, and the virtual and open learning where we do it, online teaching. In terms of career opportunities, you can skip that. In terms of linkages, of course, I've already talked about that. And these are some of the research projects which we have, including many more. The health system strengthening, health financing, and social protection, sponsored by the USAID. And we have several others on obstetric fistula, on reproductive health, on pharmacy and nursing, projects, which are elaborate. Next. Yeah, so my colleague can add something.
Thank you so much. I'm from School of Nursing. Now, just to add a little bit of what my colleague has said, first of all, Nairobi is the only city in the world that has a national park with all types of animals. So when you came there, you don't need to go to Masai Mara. You may not need to go and see the wild beast migration. Nairobi offers everything. Just back to the university now. Kenyatta University is the premier university, #1 university in Kenya, public university. And in terms of the international, we have over 30,000 international students comprising from undergraduate to postgraduate, that is the PhD.
What is
just recently we had so many students from Turkey. In particular, I had a master's student from Batin University, which I was taking through the program, Erasmus supported, and they were doing very well. So, and we have so many also coming on board virtually, as well as coming there particularly for clinical experience in nursing. We are taking them to our hospitals and to our other facilities. So we have a lot of collaboration, both research collaboration as well as student exchange program in Turkey and of course globally. Yeah, you're most welcome to Kenyatta and Nairobi. Karibuni.
Thank you so much for your valuable contributions. Now we will watch the promotional video of University of Cumbria.
What is an idea? Where is it born? How do we grow it? The idea is the force which moves the universe. It is what makes us open doors to know understanding and overcome all challenges. Everything that exists was once an idea in someone's mind. And at the University of Coimbra, we understand the value of an idea better than anyone. We were born over 730 years ago from an idea of a king who was also a poet and who wanted to share his passion for knowledge.
Since then, we have helped to shape ideas that open horizons and build bridges. Ideas that arise from knowledge, teaching, and research excellence.
They say that balance is the key to success and where the best ideas are born. We are in the center, halfway between the mountains and the ocean, where new experiences, sensations, and knowledge meet. Our initial idea was born, grew, and expanded throughout the city, in top buildings and facilities, always with an eye on the future, in the region and in the world. We carry with us the legacy of all who have lived here, but we believe the best ideas are yet to come. Those which will come up around the table, in the middle of a conversation with those people that until recently we did not know, but without whom we can no longer imagine our life. Or in a classroom, where a teacher will teach us to see the world through different eyes. And even though we don't know it yet, that moment will change our lives forever. The best ideas are like that. They appear when least expected, and as if by magic, like love in the city of Pedro and Inez. In this house of knowledge, which is also a World Heritage Site, we believe that the convergence of ideas, knowledge, and nationalities are unique opportunities to learn and innovate. Over 100 nationalities meet every day at the University of Coimbra, giving our ideas a global vision, opening up to new worlds and new cultures. An idea is the first step towards a successful path and a promising future, and the University of Coimbra is here to help its community to follow that path. We believe that the best ideas are born from sharing. They are the ones we build together with all those who believe in our vision. That is why we are surrounded by national and international partners who support us and show us new ways of seeing the world. Let us encourage, awaken, guide, and give all the necessary tools for ideas to be born, grow, and help make the world a better place. We are an ecosystem in permanent renewal and with environmental awareness. With our ideas, we build a modern, sustainable, and competitive future, preserving history, culture, and tradition. This is the University of Coimbra, where ideas come to life.
I would now like to invite Senanur Coşkun, Vice President of the Erasmus Student Community, to deliver the presentation introducing the Erasmus Student Community.
Hello, good afternoon. It's a pleasure to be here today to have the opportunity to present our community, such distinguished audience. Now, my name is Senanur Coşkun. I'm the Vice President of the Erasmus community, and actually I'm a student of English linguistics. And our community was established in November, and although we are quite new, we have already made significant progress in a short time from the beginning until now, witnessing development and achievement. So many things, such a short period has been truly something to be proud of. So, let me briefly who we are. We are a student community at Mersin University. that brings together local and international students in here. Erasmus students and create inclusive intercultural and an intercultural environment and where everyone feels welcome. To better understand our structure, who we are, we divided our community into 4 main departments: social media, event organization, speaking club, and mentoring. Speaking club manages the visual identity and actually online presence of our community. And our event organization team plans and carries out the activities. While the speaking club organizes weekly sessions where students can practice their English, interact with each other. Our mentoring department is actively operating. We support incoming students from Germany and actually Italy by acting as like the buddy system and helping them adapt to their environment and guiding them throughout their the mobility process. So, what do we do in practice? We organize speaking clubs, cultural events, workshops, social activities, then seminars, and through this students can practice their English and experience different cultures and build international friendships. Our goal is not only to create social activities, but also help our members develop themselves both personally and professionally, especially through Erasmus Plus related projects and experiences. Looking ahead, we aim to expand our activities, take part in more international projects, and build a stronger, more active community. Our vision is to create a sustainable and dynamic structure, actually, based on the intercultural dialogue and global collaboration, and become recognized and leading student organization both nationally and internationally. In a short, we are not just a community, we are growing international student network. And now we will watch a video showcasing our community events. Thank you for your attention. Thank you.
As a member of the Erasmus student community, myself, I would like to emphasize that we all work with great dedication to promote Erasmus opportunities among young people. We thank our colleague Sena for her presentation. Now, I would like to Alessandro from Italy, an Erasmus exchange student at our university, to the stage to share his experience at Mersin University.
Prova. So, okay. Merhaba, like ciao in Italian. So, hello to everybody. My name is Alessandro, and I'm a student from Italy. So just let me tell you something about myself, my city, and my uni. So probably you know the city, Roma. It's quite famous. So that one is the Roman Forum. We call Foro Romano. So you can see like the ancient part of my city, Roma. Like in the background, the white one is our patriotic monument we call Vittoriano. And just down you can see like the Triumph Arch we called Arco di Trionfo. So this one is my uni, Sapienza. It's one of the biggest uni we got in Europe. We got more than 100,000 students from all the world actually, like in there in Rome, but also like online. So I'm a student medicine, and actually that one is our polyclinic and our uni by night. So I choose these photos for two main reasons. The one is to show our national flag, so the green, white, and red one. And also because being a medicine student, I just exit from the polyclinic so late, and that's why I took photos by night. So this is me doing some stuff in our polyclinic, and actually you can see like in the upper part, like in the left one, that I was just panicking because it was my first time in operating room with my professor of general surgery. So I was pretty scared, but was also like a pleasure for me because like the practical part in medicine is always like the best one, because you can just try yourself and see if the things that you just learn on the books are like the one that you then go to the practice. So a lot of people just ask me why you choose medicine, and I will show you the answer. So of course the culture. I mean, I'm really a cat person, but also for me it's really an important photos because all the photos are just taken by me, and actually all the little cats just represent like all the people like here. We got like a different shape, but just like how can I say, like one community. And that's like the main part of the Erasmus itself, because you met so many people from all the world, all the country. So it's like my way to represent the Erasmus itself. Also, the yemek, chocozel, the food. In Italy we say buono buono, very nice. I also know that probably it's like lunchtime, so you're pretty focused on the slide. And I also, how can I say, suggest to you to try every type here in Turkey, here in Mersin. Like for example, the tantuni is pretty famous. This also was one of the reasons for why I chose Mersin. So being serious now, that's the polyclinic. So the tip facultesi, the medicine faculty. You can see like our logo just on the left side, on the top. And just on the right, some operating room. Because here I was following the ophthalmology course, neurology, and now I'm in neurosurgery. So çok zor, meaning pretty difficult. By the way, that's my new family here in Mersin, like the Erasmus student. And you can see us like in the center with the Erasmus community itself, that are like the guys that just organize all the stuff for us, for the bureaucracy part, and just help us in the uni. So really thanks to them. Çok teşekkür ederim. And also some of the places that we went together, and they also just solo trip. So you can see like Kiskulezi in the left part, Adana big mosque, the one in the center, also Tarsus and Hatay. Hatay itself is really special for me because I don't know if you know, but a few years ago, like in 2023, there was like an earthquake. So a lot of people just moved from Hatay and go away. And when I was there, I really feeling like sorry for the people, because they got so many archaeological stuff, so many things there. So I really hope that in the future, if I got the opportunity to go there again, to see like anew again the city, because it was so important back in time. And just being there, I discovered that Hatay itself was like a really important city for the Roman Empire itself. So for me, it was like an honor to be there, and I'm so glad for all the experience that I have done. So, teşekkür ederim. Gracias, obrigado, danke. I guess we are done.
We would like to thank our Erasmus student for sharing his valuable experiences. Before we conclude, we kindly invite you to scan the QR code on the screen and share your feedback about our event. Thank you all for your participation today. I would like to inform you that tomorrow's sessions will continue in the same hall from 9:30 a.m. to 12 p.m. We look forward to seeing you again tomorrow. Goodbye.